Good morning, YouTube. It is April 21st. It is Monday. It is, what time is it? 7 o'clock? Well, 7:10 to be exact. All the guys are running to go get gas right now at Shell right over here. And the 05 Chevy is a little low on gas. So I'm gonna go grab oil for them quick at O'Reilly's while they're doing that. But today is cleanups. I'm gonna work on foundation a little bit, and then we're just gonna kind of go from there. I'm sending Mary down to the Cape right after this to go get 1 yard of seashells. We ended up figuring out what our customer wants to do on that project. We did the really big like 1.5-inch wash stone. The customer ended up deciding to go with seashells, so we got to drive down to Middleborough today to grab that, which is like an 1.5 hours away from here. But Mary's gonna go get a yard in the Ford and we'll get that job done. So all right, I gotta walk into O'Reilly's, so I'll see you guys after that. All right, so it's like 7:20. Got done fueling everyone up. I went to Shell and O'Reilly's, or not, I went to O'Reilly's and AutoZone just to realize they don't open until 8. So I ended up going back to the Shell there, and they had 5W30 there. So all the trucks are fueled up for the week. I'm just getting these guys loaded with mulch because Mary is heading to the Cape. I keep calling it the Cape. It's close enough to the Cape for me. All of the South Shore is the same to me. She's going to Middleborough to Ryco to go get a yard of seashells. I'm gonna put, I don't even know, is there any in there? ¿Cuántas yardas tienen aquí? Empty?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Is empty? Okay. I'll put 8 yards into it. Door's got something personal against me or something. Door came out swinging. So this week, we got a couple of things. We found out what we want to do with that job from last week that had the water sewer break. We're gonna grade that hill down, and then, well, I should say from the very beginning, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the, I think the plumber came in this weekend and fixed the, sewer line completely right up to the foundation. There was a small patch in the foundation that needs to be patched, so I'm gonna go and do that this morning. And then from there moving forward, I gotta bring in probably around 15 yards of loom to fill in that whole area of, I guess, earth that we took out. And then from there, all they want is from the bottom of their stairs, they kind of wanted to do one of those gradual curves down to the driveway. They want pavers to step down. So we'll get something rocking on that. I think that'll be pretty. And then I think sometime maybe later this week, as long as me and everyone else's days align, we're gonna rip up that old asphalt driveway and then have a paving company that we subcontract come in and actually pave a new driveway. So it'll be pretty. It'll be pretty. I think it will. What are we gonna do after that? So actually, this morning, the reason that Mary's grabbing that seashell stuff is for that house that we put 7 yards of limb pack down on the driveway last week. And that person needs seashells. So, Jackie's in my way. I just got done loading up Pedro. He's a wicked nice guy. He's the uncle on the crew. I think he's like coming up on 45 or so years old, so everybody loves him. He's like the mascot. Nice guy. All right, so I'm gonna see what I need out of the construction trailer. It might end up being that I just take the whole construction trailer with my truck right now, but we'll see right now. Because I want to, for today, I just want to get the cement part of the project done, let that dry overnight, and then we can start backfilling stuff. But I gotta meet with like 3 customers to go look at more work for everybody at some point today. I feel like that's the one thing that I've been finding hard about this year is laboring. Like still doing a 40-hour, 45-hour labor week and still meeting with people to try and get us work. That's why I tip my hat to a lot of these one-guy operations where they're the one guy does everything. I don't know how they find the time to do it all. So we'll get hooked up with my pick 'em up truck, and I gotta start figuring out numbers for a little, not even little, it's probably like, I think the number came out to just under 3,000 square feet, a artificial turf putting green on a house in Peabody. And then I also have to figure out, I'm doing a walkway price for place in the hut, and then a set of stairs inlet that wants like veneer work done. Some veneer. It might end up being ripping out the old ones, the old stairs, which I think is like 6 or 7 risers. So ripping all those out, and then from there putting in like, I don't know, like 16-pound cinder blocks or something like that, and then veneering over it with something like a river stone or something like that. How close was I? Oh, there's just the height. Perfect. Oh, that's where. Sitting here like my math isn't mathing or something. That's where he parked. And at some point today, I actually want to run out to Boston Street and Lynn and get that big truck fueled, because I haven't fueled that in a couple weeks, and it's at like a 1/4 of a tank. Yummy. All right, so it's 9:30. I finished doing that cement patch at the house with our water sewer break, but the water sewer break's done. It's just a matter of backfilling, but I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I got like 3 other construction projects that have open invoices because I haven't finished them yet. So I want to get those projects done so that way we can bill them out, so that way they can be done and I don't have to hopscotch all these jobs. So plan is going back to the hut, working on that house that has that 1.5-inch stone. Mary's on her way back right now with the seashells to replace the 1.5-inch stone. And then from there, we're gonna go work out on those stairs with the walkway in Lynn, because we still haven't put dirt down around that patio, or the walkway I should say. So we're gonna do that. And then the only other one is those cobblestones, the very first project that we did this year. I just have to seed around the cobblestones. So that's today's plan. And then tomorrow we'll get back to working on backfilling that water sewer. So it's about 10:30 on Monday. Mary got back from Middleborough going to Ryco. I got this all done. So this job is completely wrapped up. It's one less thing that I don't have to worry about finishing, because this is all done. Shout out to Delisio Brothers and Ryco Materials down in Middleborough for helping us get this job done. Overall, I'd say it came out pretty good. 7 yards of limb pack, and then doing this, the cobblestone and the seashells. So we were able to take out the white rock that customer didn't want, put it in the back of my truck, and what we're gonna do is use it right here on the corner of another house. We'll bring it from here right up to the partition right here. So yeah, we're gonna put it right along here. That should work out nicely. So it's about noon. We ended up using that big white rock, believe it or not, at my house. So we're back at this job, so that way this can be done. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring in, that's about 1 yard right there, so I'll bring in like 6 yards maybe. I guess still gotta do my measurements, but probably around 6 yards of loom. And then the customer didn't really like the way that the cobblestones were laid this way, so we're gonna sink them the tall way and keep them flush, and then put some seed down and some starting for it, and that's it here. All right, so it's 4:30. We're all wrapped up. We ended up only using 5 out of the 6 yards here, but that's okay, because we'll be back working on the water and sewer job tomorrow morning, so we'll use it there. This is basically about it. I gotta come back probably Wednesday and see this, and then that other cobblestone job that we did, the very first project of the year. So we'll do those two at the same time, but yeah, this is basically a done deal other than seed. So sweet. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? All right, so of course this morning I grabbed the one Bobcat that doesn't have working windshield wipers. Oh, it wants to go, but it ain't gonna go. And it's like, it's not raining, but it's like misting, if that makes sense. So, fun day today. I'm probably gonna end up taking the windshield. Oh, and the roof leaks. These are all nice options. Alright, I gotta disconnect the trailer. And then from there, I can go grab all the other crap. I gotta grab the construction trailer and the big truck. I'll probably just do it all in one trip. So we'll leave this here. Bonk. I'm not gonna lie, I like this new jack that they put on it. Before it was one of the top ones like that, and I don't really like them. I kind of like this one. I don't know what it is. Feels more, what's that term? Ergonomical, I guess. Yeah, I guess ergonomical would be the term for that. All right. Do we have a rake in here? Yeah, we do. All right. We're gonna need it. Leave all that here because I'm gonna drive back in the big truck. All right, cool. so it's about 8:30. We're on the job. We got the crushed stone that we're gonna put around the pipe. And then we're gonna start backfilling. And then I just got a change on the work order yesterday. What we're gonna do here is end up ripping out a lot of, hold on. We're gonna end up ripping out those shrubs, taking out those landscape timbers, and extending the driveway back another 6 or so feet. That whole thing with this, and I was like, bro, this isn't gonna, that's, math is not gonna math on this one. I'm sorry, but kid's loco. Oh, sweet. How much did he wrap this time? Still the whole thing? Probably. Oh, okay. That's manageable. Holy crap, I did not get to film much of anything today. Like, it is 4:30 right now, and I think the last time I filmed was around lunchtime. So you guys missed a lot, but I'll drive up there really quick. We ended up getting all the sewer backfilled right there, and then we ended up taking out this mulch bed completely to extend the driveway another couple feet. So we're gonna, tomorrow, right from there, we're gonna put a retaining wall 2 levels high right there, run it all the way down to the corner of the stairs, and then that'll be tomorrow. And then we're gonna start working on doing a landing and then a set of stairs down off of the actual stairs. So it'll come together nice, and then we're gonna get it repaved and everything, obviously, after we're all done. But yeah, we're gonna walk this thing on back to the trailer. I'm gonna drop this down at the yard, and then that's really about it for today. But we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's 6 o'clock. We're all done down here, other than I put all our plows away behind their trucks. My father's coming down here right now because apparently he found someone who wants to buy the homesteader. So goodbye and good riddance. So he should be down here any minute. We'll get this thing loaded up, and then yeah, other than that, I gotta go home still and get friggin' at least 2 out of, I actually while I was just sitting in my truck, I got someone call me about wanting to get a retaining wall in, so I gotta do 6 estimates now. I want to at least get 2 or 3 of them done tonight, but yeah. All right, so 6:20, got the plow. I loaded up the plow in my father's truck, and now I can finally go work on some estimates. And no, that's not his plow truck, that's his toy truck. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. I got all the trucks ready to roll out. I did my morning quotes. We ended up securing 2 more jobs this morning, and then I was able to seed that house like I was saying. Ronaldo just showed up, so he's going to be driving this, and I'm going to drive the big truck, which has a couple yards of dirt in it right now. So we'll get going on all that. Here's Ronaldo now. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué? Yeah. Huh? Tu camisa. Está el otro vez. Mucho tomar. Yeah, esta broma. You didn't know his ass from his elbow. Hoy está trabajar en la casa de ayer en Nahan con la muro.
Yesterday,
Yeah, the 72 Spring. You need the, I text you the address or no? It's okay. Tú está,
You have in stock?
tú y yo manejar de grande.
Okay.
That was too funny. I can't. So he works at Burger King. So he was just wearing a Burger King shirt, he said, when he came in here. And then he changed really quick and didn't even look at which way he put it on. That was freaking hysterical. I don't know. I think we ought to start ordering shirts like that. Alright, so we got this out of the driveway. We kind of got this graded out as to how it's going to lay. They're just going to do a slope here and then obviously extend the driveway over. So the customer that I was talking about that I got the call from was this one. So what we're going to be able to do is continue this wall from right there, round, come off of this corner and run right down to the edge of the property. Because technically this wall is on their property. I gave them a price, they liked it. So we're gonna run the wall basically right under this holly, come out, toenail it straight up. So that's gonna look pretty. That's gonna be the project for today. And then hopefully later this week, we'll be able to extend this over there. We're just waiting for a permit, which should be done in the next hour or so from the town. Alright, so right now we're driving to Delicio's to go grab some wall block and then some crushed stone base to lay this wall on. So hopefully, it's right around noon right now. I ended up having to dump the dirt that was in the back of this thing back into the pile, so hopefully I can make it back around 12:30ish and we can start getting the lay in today, because I want to see some progress today, you know. Alright, so it is 12:20. I haven't done lunch yet, but got the block in and got the loading up with the 2 yards of crushed stone right now. That we're going to use as a base for this wall block. I feel like a meathead. I forgot to lock the bottom of my tailgate, so when I got here I went to open the top and the friggin' thing fell on me. Luckily this guy right here was in the fork truck. He was able to help me out. I didn't even ask. He came over and helped me out right away. So once again, this is why I go to Delicio. The people here are good. Like I said in the first video, probably, if not the best mason and landscape supply place in the world, not even Massachusetts. Dos. Cool. Yeah, so they helped me out big time here, which I appreciate. Good guys, local guys. So one of the things I like about this being a 12-foot dump body is the fact that I can do 2 pallets right here, and I still got, I asked for 2 yards, so I got 2 yards of base right here, which I wouldn't have been able to get away with this easily, at least, in like a 9-foot dump like that. So it's already paying its dividends. One of the reasons I like this truck. Sometimes I wish it was an automatic, but it's a manual for the culture, Alright, so it is 3:25 today. That's what we got done so far since 2 o'clock when I got back with the ball block. That's been me alone. Naldo's been killing it over here, taking out this wall, which has all been cemented in. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Porque mañana come again. Oh, uno segundo. Maybe the pequeños poner en eso. Like this. We'll put the little stuff into it. The pequeños. Yeah. So we got 9 blocks done so far. And then this comes fresh off the foundation. I'm probably gonna end up doing a corner piece right here. This will run and then right to that bulkhead basically, and then all the way down. I think it's gonna look good. It's gonna be time consuming though. I'm already pretty freaking tired, so we haven't done a day earlier than 5 o'clock in the past like week and a half, so I think me and him deserve it today. We're going home at 4 right now. Still a 9-hour day. Alright YouTube, so it's official. We got Monday through Wednesday all in one video this week. So tomorrow, you'll see it later this week, but we're just gonna try and wrap up that job with the retaining walls and everything. Oh, it looks like Mary just got back with the mulch truck. Yeah, we're just gonna try and wrap up retaining walls tomorrow, and then we'll go from there really. I think maybe Monday we'll go back. I got a call from the guy who has the patio and, or not the patio, the walkway and the little set of stairs we did last week that we graded over earlier this week. He said he's ready for seeds, so we'll be able to do that sometime later this week or next week. Sorry, I can't friggin' think right now for whatever apparent reason. But yeah, that's the end of another week. If you guys liked this video, please share, thumbs up, subscribe, all the above, all that good stuff. All right, 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4 truck? Where's the other truck and trailer? Where's Ronaldo? La mama no traer?
La mama no traer.
You didn't get them shirts today? You didn't get them shirts today? That's why you don't ask him for stuff. Hey, I'll ask you after you park that truck.
Yesterday.
Oh, yo sabo.
Yo sabo.
No, no. Sueño. ¿Dónde Ronaldo? Ah, there's Ronaldo. Looking good. Or don't. I need to adjust that hitch. That is low. My God. If you want to move the car, I parked de los dos camiones. Okay. So the company that we got Ronaldo off of, they taught him how to drive a dump truck. He just doesn't feel confident with a trailer yet. So for the first week, I'm gonna back him in. Next week, I'm gonna sit in the passenger seat and help him back up. And then we'll slowly inch him in to being self-sufficient when backing up. We had another guy, Pedro. I'll say his name. Pedro wasn't the best at backing up. Like because honestly, he wasn't that good at all. Patience. Have patience with your employees. Took like, I don't know, a little under a month of every day just helping him back into the spot. I haven't had to help him since. And that was like a year ago. Actually, I want to tip my hat to Mary. She was the one who really gave him all the patience. But yeah, he's great now. Alright, that is another day. ¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa, Hugo?
So, I think we're all good for today. Very nice. Oh, who's backing the truck down? ¿Quién es? Checha? Checha. Checha professional. How much mulch did you guys end up using today? Oh, really?
2 yards.
So, should I just write up a slip for 8 yards of mulch for today?
You gotta write up a slip for 16. I did a delivery of 8 today.
Oh,
That's what that first one was.
okay.
And then you were like, should I write the slip now? And that's why I said no, because we're gonna use more than this.
And then you just said 1 yard, and I was like, what the fuck?
And then we're not done with Greystone either, so we're gonna use the same mulch.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
For today, I'll just write 16 then. I'm sure you guys will use it tomorrow. Esta mi música. Esta bachata. Mi camión, mi camión. The face de Chacha dice.
I kicked it in the
It's not not fresh.
Este?
Yeah, this is the aire.
Dale.
It's hot.
Ay, ay, ay. Ajá. ¿De llave? Oh, cantado. Ay, ay, ay. Qué puta. Un segundo. Uy.
Okay, Jimbo.
¿Los dos?
Yeah.
Perfect. Gracias. Gracias, Ronaldo. Cool.
When?
North Shore sandblasting.
Everything around here is North Shore something.
Yeah, but that's, I'm trying to get quotes for this.
Yeah.
The body work will come later. I don't really give a shit. This thing needs to like actually be okay.
Yeah.
Not body first, then cosmetic.
Yup. Yup. No, ponerla ahí.
No, but the.
Qué puta.
No, but the. This.
No need it, no?
No, but the. No.
Oh, yeah. Necesito un nuevo tornillo.
My little.
Ok, no llaves para tú.
How do you spell chagua?
Chagua. Chagua. La cha. With the.
Chagua.
Gua. Ajá.
Yeah?
Sí.
Okay.
Mi lim Mi limpio.
Oh!
Limpio la chagua. Okay. Ahí está Pao, yeah. Yeah, this body's falling apart. You want anything from Shell? I might go down and grab some Dr. Peppers and like, I don't know, water. You getting a pink drink?
No, not today.
Get one.
No,
Why?
because I don't deserve it today. Today was fucked up.
Who gives a fuck?
Hey, I don't deserve it.
You're one of those people? Go get yourself a fucking pink drink.
I am one of those people.
Go get yourself.
Self-punish.
Go get yourself a pink drink.
Okay.
Nuevo de. Oh, sí.
Yeah, no working.
Great.
The other side is okay?
El otro vez, bueno? Okay.
Solo is this?
Okay.
It's also starting weird. He's starting goes.
Huh.
That's not happy.
Buen día, Jose.
You not happy?
No, they're like,
How are you, Ramon?
I know, I'm gonna wash that. It's gonna get washed either tomorrow or Friday. It's in the schedule.
Yeah, but then maybe you when you check the job, maybe you check the 30 minutes and have the guys clean. But
I
you
say en viernes
no-
limpiar todos los
you no check
camiones.
nada, entonces todos no.
Yeah.
no wash.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe mañana.
No,
I'll
maybe
It's Friday. It's Friday.
I'll-
But I clean for it. That's Monday.
I'll let you pick with your crew. If you want to take them for like a half an hour to the house one day this week and just have everyone clean shit.
it's in my schedule. I just had to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay,
My schedule not hard.
I go to freaking Freddy.